We are headed back down to the oil fields in Texas/New Mexico for the fall. This time round, we're going to just do a real quick drive down. We've had enough adventuring this year. Leaving our property in Arizona, this is the morning. Gotta lock it up, and here we go. We're going to head on down from Arizona back down to Texas and New Mexico.
Sprinklers, kids! Water park! Duck water park! Oh, living keeper at the water park!
Alright, that was it. We just had a one overnight. We stayed in a Flying J someplace in New Mexico, and we're back at work. Okay, new job for us. We are now doing a frack site for security guard rather than an oil field like we did last time. Here we go.
Alright, I am out of breath a little bit because I was just jogging. This is my exercise playground and where I am currently living with my husband and our pets. So, let's just do a quick roundabout. I believe I'm on the top of a water tower right now. Don't want to stay up here too long because I'm probably not supposed to be up here. But this dirt road that goes on up out there, and then it goes out that way, and that's where I walk and jog, and or bike ride, and what a beautiful, beautiful place. So our RV, it's hard to see here, but I'm trying to point where there's the red trailer, and our RV is just over to the right of that a little bit, and this is our 6th location that we are at for the oil fields guarding, and this one so far is by far my favorite. And that is mainly because we have all of this as our backyard / playground. And you hardly ever see anybody out here. When I come out for an hour to exercise, I may see 1, possibly 2 trucks, and of course some cows. There's some cows. I never go that far because I don't want to run into those guys. They did chase Casey on his bicycle one day, so let them be. And also, it's only a 25-minute drive to Carlsbad, so we're close to a town but far away, and it is very peaceful out here. Today is windy, and yesterday was windy and rainy. It gets cold at night, gets hot in the day. The weather's kind of cranky, but all said and done, it's lovely. Alright, so that interruption from my workout took me about 25 minutes to get out here, and I'm going to head on back. So, here we go. Okay, this is our next RV site. Our new home is out over there where that crane is, and the silos, that's where our RV is. And it took about 20 minutes. I walked out to here, panning around. We've got some water out over there. I may go visit at another point in time, but today I wanted to come on around and check this out. So this is where I am, and there's a ranch out over there of some sort of people, so I'm not going to go that way, that's for sure. And this is where I am. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and walk back.
So, well, we are out here working. We have the same sort of schedule that we set up last time we did this job. We work 12-hour shifts. I work 12, he works 12, etc. So we never really have time to explore together. But every day we'll go out for about an hour apiece at different times. When Casey goes out, he will often take Nico, and sometimes when I'm out, Nico will follow me too. There's lots of odd, random things out here to find if you're patient and just don't mind walking around, rambling, and exploring. It can be very fun.
This is spooky. Kinda want to go in there. Kinda don't. Ooh. This ain't the canyon, baby.
It's tempting to want to go down into some of these caves and holes. They are all over the place out here, all various shapes and sizes. Some of them are really large, and some of them, you can see animal tracks nearby and everything like that. Could be potentially very dangerous. So we're going to try our hardest to just observe them from a distance and not be tempted to go in and explore. Although I know Casey wants to.
That is a big cave. I've never. What? That's crazy. Crazy. I want to go in. I'm gonna go in. I want to go in. That's crazy. In the middle of nowhere. Middle of nowhere. Look. That's the Frack site right there. And then just a dirt road and a cave. That's crazy.
Another reason why we like going out to explore is that the frack sites are really, really loud. On the oil field, we were off of the pad, but on the frack sites, we were almost always positioned right on the pad. Plus, we've got the generator right next to the RV. Once you get a certain distance away from the pad, it's just quiet, and it's so lovely to have that peaceful nothing. We look forward to that silence every day.
The view from atop a stinky thing at our 7th location. We're out there. Biked down the road. There's water out there, but haven't been able to get to access it yet with the fencing. And this is where I biked to and got in a little hanging and stretching. Yeah, there you go. That's it. All right.
some apples? Here. Want another one? Say hi, Jim. I bet you were out here. Look at these cows. Look at these cows. Yay! Yay! They don't like me.
In addition to seeing cows out here, occasionally there's some horses, lots of different hawks and raptor birds, vultures of course, occasionally some roadrunners, which can be fun, and owls, bats, tons of bugs, snakes sometimes, frogs, scorpions, lizards, and coyotes, and then some other small mammals, rabbits of course, and jacks, and badgers and javelina and deer, and there are also from time to time other ravens out here. Of course, this is our raven Nico, but yeah, there's some other ravens out here that I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes she seems kind of interested in some of the other raven action out here. She also does like to tease the cows and deer, and we've even seen her chasing and going after coyote. She has caught snakes and tarantulas and lizards, so she's quite ambitious out there with the wildlife. And at almost every site we are at, we wind up with some coyote visits, and you know, they're thirsty, they smell our food, they're curious, and you know, we do indulge them a little bit and give them some snacks and treats from time to time. I feel bad for them. It's a harsh life out here. I hope they have it okay.
Oh, shit. You okay? You okay?
And it's a gorgeous day outside, and I was sitting out there doing my work, but this is what it looks like right now with the wind. Yep, that's not fun to be out in. It's been like that for a while now. Don't know if it's going to continue, but not fun. Dumb. This is dumb. One of the signs just blew down out there. I think it blew right into the front of the van, but I'm not going out in there to pick it up. I'm not going out there. Look at it. Yuck.
So as far as the weather goes out here, when we were out here in the summer, obviously it was hot, hot, hot during the day, and then we had some really big rainstorms and a lot of lightning. This time around, being the fall, obviously it's windy, but it also gets really cold, and we've had some freezing temperatures already, so much so that our generator has seized up, and you know, we're concerned about the water and everything like that, so we shut our water off at night and let it drip and everything. So it's beautiful sunrises, it's beautiful sunsets, and lots of beautiful weather too, but it's also some harsh weather out here in addition to the winds. And we try to provide as much enrichment as possible for our desert ducks by taking them for walks. And of course, Nico is always getting into trouble, and she's just such a rascal. And, you know, pool parties are important out in the desert too, you know. At these frack sites, every few weeks we have to move to a new location, so we'll have 24 to 36 hours off to move. Now, once we get to our new location, we sometimes have time to go out together and explore.
Who's a pretty girl, little Olive? Who's a pretty girl, Olive? Olive Doodle-Doo. And Caper Doodle-Doo. Handsome. Handsome duck. All right, this is our new playground. There's Casey and Nico. See if we can see them. Hard to see Nico right now. She's up there. Okay, Okay, Nico, don't play with the hawk. No playing with the hawk. Yeah, you're a good kid. Leave that hawk alone. Right? You're a good bird. Yeah, you're a good bird, but don't play with it. Yeah, good bird. Leave that hawk alone. Okay.
Whee! Bam!
In addition to chasing animals, Nico also likes to chase hawks up in the sky, other birds, and, of course, our ducks. She often will swoop down on them and either go for them or for their food or their water bowl.